Welcome to this video. Today we are going to generate a Fibonacci series in Python. First we will understand what is Fibonacci sequence. We will see the algorithm, then we will see an example with input 3. Finally we will see the program as to how we can generate the Fibonacci series. Let's start. In Fibonacci series, each number is sum of previous two numbers of the series. Obviously, except for the first two numbers. So the first two numbers are 0 and 1. So third number will be the first sum of previous two numbers. So 1 is because of 0 plus 1, and this 2 is because of 1 plus 1, and so on and so forth. Hope this is clear. So let's get into algorithm. We will get the input as to how many numbers are to be generated. First we will have two variables, which is previous predecessor and predecessor. We will assign values -1 and 1 respectively. We will run a loop as to, that is up to numbers to 10, which we have got as input. Then what we do is we add previous predecessor and predecessor and display it. We bring the number and update our variables previous predecessor and predecessor so that they get ready for the next iteration. Hope the algorithm is clear. Let's get into the next step where we will see an example. If we get an input as 3, initially what we will have, the previous predecessor and predecessor both will have -1 and 1 respectively. So this loop run for 3 times because we have got input as 3. In the first iteration, what we'll do is we add both these variables. So it displays 0, which is the first number in the Fibonacci sequence. Next, what we do is we update these variables so that this gets updated and it gets ready for the next iteration. So previous predecessor will get the value of predecessor. Predecessor is 1 here. So predecessor will get the value of display number. So in the next iteration, what happens is we again add this up and display it. We assign and we update the variables of previous predecessor so as to get ready for the next iteration, and it goes so on and so forth, and this sequence gets displayed. So if you give input as 3, it will display as 0, 1, 1. Hope this is clear. Let us get into the problem, means program. So we have hard coded it. We have initialized variables previous predecessor and predecessor, and we are running a for loop. Initially we are displaying it, we are adding to these variables, and we are displaying it, and we are updating our variables previous predecessor and predecessor for the next iteration. So if I give 2 here, so 2 numbers of the sequence get generated. If I update to 3, what will happen? 3 numbers will get generated. If you update to 6, 6 numbers get generated. 6 numbers will get generated. I don't want to get displayed in separate line. What we can do is we can do end is equal to space, which means it won't go to the next line. It will give a space, and all the numbers for the sequence will be displayed in the single line. Let's see the output now. One other thing is a loop variable. Instead of this loop variable, which we are not using anywhere in this program, we can use underscore, which means in Python's convention, here I'm not going to use this variable. This also helps us to write cleaner code. We'll execute and check. Okay. Similarly, we have these 2 lines for updating the variables for future iteration. This could be done in a single line using a concept called tuple unpacking, where we can do previous predecessor comma predecessor equal to so we'll comment this and check. These two lines could be done the single line like this, which does the same thing as above. We'll execute and check. Hope the code is clear for you. We saw what a Fibonacci sequence is. We saw the algorithm. We saw an example also. We go through the program. We made some enhancements also. Hope this is clear. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye.